Regarding Psalm 90 and verse 1, Matthew Henry's concise commentary says, "The favor and protection of God are the only sure rest and comfort of the soul in this evil world. Christ Jesus is the refuge and dwelling place to which we may repair. We are dying creatures. All our comforts in the world are dying comforts, but God is an ever-living God, and believers find him so." Let's contemplate verse 1 of Psalm 90 again. "Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations." What was Moses saying here? In fact, Moses was saying, though we are wanderers, he's out in the wilderness, wandering. All the elements, everything is going on. But Moses is saying, we can find a home in you right out here. Can we say that in this troubled world? Can we say regardless of what is going on, we can find a home in God?
Yes.
In the midst of all the turmoil and challenges we are facing in this present life, are we resting in God with the confidence that he shelters, comforts, protects, preserves? We know that over the centuries, kings' palaces and great monuments have vanished beneath the crumbling hand of time. But God has never changed, and those who dwell in him have always found a resting place.
Yes.
If we have our confidence in our big homes and all the things we have, the comforts, that soon, and you know, Haiti is still current, so we can still refer to Haiti as an example. In a moment. And I just think it was significant that the palace itself was touched.
Wow.
Yes.
So nobody can say, oh, if I build it really good, it will stand. You know? It didn't stand.
That's right.
And that is a lesson I think we should learn.
Yes.
That you know, everything is temporary. But when our home is in God, it's a different thing.
Yes. Amen.
I understand some people, you know, are gathering in the midst of the rubble and everything, singing and praising God.
Yes.
And some people can't understand what you're doing,
Right.
you know? But that's when you have your confidence in God. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. It doesn't mean it doesn't affect you and you're not hurting. But you still have a peace and a confidence that nobody else has. And you're able to deal with what's going on. In this world of turmoil and uncertainty, we need a physical home. But we need more than that.
Yes.
We need a place of refuge when the storms of life rages around us.
Yes.
There was a challenge given to some artists in one community where there was an art contest. The painters were asked to enter a painting that represented peace. There was one that the spectators were sure that would win the first prize. And that painting was beautiful. It had a beautiful pastoral scene, a rolling green meadow punctuated with these colorful flowers. There was a deep blue sky with little puffy white clouds, and a boy walking through the field with a fishing pole. Well, everyone thought that was going to be the first prize. But then there was another one. And that one, this artist, the sky was dark, it was angry, the ocean was slamming into the cliffs, and lightning was flashing in the sky. And everybody looked at it. So, what does this have to do with peace? But they looked again. And on the second look, they saw a cleft in the rock of the cliff. And a mother bird with her babies all nestled under her wings. And they were sleeping.
All right.
Now, that is peace.
Oh, yes.
When the storms are raging,
Yes.
can you really rest?
Well, good one.
not the absence of the storm, but peace in the middle of the storm.
Well,
That's the kind of peace
amen.
that we need.
Amen.
You know,
That's right.
I think, and that first artist's conception of peace with all the beautiful flowers and everything, and I thought about that and I said, that's really what we'd like. But in reality, life is not like that. Sometimes we have some that, life is not always dark either.
No.
But in reality, we are going to experience some storm in our life.
Yes.
How do we deal with those storms?
Right.
Especially in this day and age, in this economic, everything is crashing. I mean, everything is crashing. How do we deal with what's going on? And sometimes, personally, when things are just crashing in on me, and I just don't know what to do, I just cry to my Father. I said, listen, you're my Father. And children don't know what to do in circumstances, so you have to give me an answer. And sometimes when it's like that is not enough, I said, but you're my husband. And the husband is responsible for the wife. You got to do something, And I said, you're my friend. A friend who sticks closer than a brother. You say I'm to come so we can reason. The husband and wife are supposed to reason together. So tell me what I'm supposed to do. Whatever it is. I mean, there are times when things just happen that it's like just saying, God, that's not enough. You have to see Him. Father, I need a father here. I need a husband. I need a friend. I need a counselor. I need everything. So you have to make Him everything in one. And it is so wonderful that God is that kind of God.
Amen.
He can be everything to us.
Amen.
And we have to cry to Him sometimes. And those times you forget about what is around you. It doesn't matter how beautiful the house is, that can't help you in those times. So we need God. And we have to have the confidence in Him in time of peace and safety. So that when the troubles come, then we go back to Him. And sometimes I know that Satan is just doing these things to break me down, and I say, listen, Satan, you cannot help me, so I don't care what you throw at me, I'm not looking your way.
All right.
He can't help us.
True.
And Satan wants to discourage us,
Yes.
One of the tools that Satan doesn't throw away is discouragement. And he wants to break us down and let us feel like it's no use. Forget about praying, forget about waiting on God, forget about trusting. But as we develop character, one of the hardest things for us to do is to wait. Wait. And I read about David. I probably shared this with you before. But one thing that struck me with David is that while he was waiting, although he waited for a long time, and David trusted God, but David reached a point where, I think David must have said, this is not going to work out. I got to do something. And David took up himself and went over to the priest's house and caused the priest and everybody to get killed because of his disobedience and his impatience. But God was working out things at that time. Sister White said David, he had trusted God. God was working things out.
Amen.
But, we reach that point sometimes where, and in the home sometimes, we take it out on our family members. When things keep not working out for us, instead of we trust God and just wait on Him, we get angry, we get upset, and whoever is in our way, husband, wife, children, anybody, we just take it out on them, But we have to remember that God is always on time.
Yes.
Amen.
So we have to learn to trust Him. We want happy home, we have to trust God.
Yes.